What's going on YouTube? My name is Sweat. Welcome back to another Apex Legends video. In today's video, I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about how I made it to Predator, some of the tips, some of the tricks that I use in order to climb all the ranks. I think I climbed from Silver all the way to Predator this season. And yeah, it's not going to be a full-fledged tip video. If you guys have been around the channel before, you know that I do post like structured tip videos sometimes, but this isn't going to be one of those. I'm just going to be chatting with you guys pretty much about some of the tips that I use, like I said. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like the video at the end if you enjoyed. Let's get right into it. Alright, so first thing I'd say is to grab some good teammates, and I'd honestly grab some teammates that are your skill level or a little bit better than you in your opinion. And this is because when you climb the ranks, when you get up to Diamond and Predator, you're going to want players with not only high gun skill, but high IQ as well. They're going to need to know their situations very well and know how to handle 1v3s, and most importantly, you're going to want teammates that can win a 1v1, because if you can trade and win 1v1s in Predator lobbies, in Diamond lobbies, then you're going to be just fine. And that is the base of everything, starting with good teammates. If you do find yourself solo queuing into Diamond or Predator lobbies, make sure that your mic is plugged in, guys. I can't tell you how many times people die on their own because they are not calling out what is happening. Especially if you do have a mic, I don't know why you wouldn't use it in these lobbies if you're solo queuing. People usually tend to think they are like they have huge egos and they think they're amazing in these lobbies, so they don't use their microphones and they just queue in solo and then die, and then they're just watching the rest of the game and end up getting their whole team killed, losing you all points in the end. This is not the way to go about it, in my opinion. You need to be calling out who is low, what the rotations are, if there's weapons around. It's always better to call out verbally than with pings. But last but not least, if you guys don't have a microphone and you don't have any friends to run with, make sure you are using pings really often, and make sure you're using the correct ones, not spamming some annoying like enemy over here all the time, but use the pings to your advantage to let your teammates know where enemies are, if there's weapons around, ammo, stuff like that. Just be a helpful teammate in these higher tier lobbies. So next thing is getting pinched. You're gonna get pinched in these higher tier lobbies. Mark my words. Tell me if I'm wrong right now, but once you get to Diamond and Predator lobbies, you are going to get pinched. It seems like every single game. It's most likely every single game gonna happen to you guys. And you're going to have an escape route, so get that communication on point, like I said in the last little tip I gave you. Explain to your teammates what is happening, where these teams are coming from, if you can, if at all possible. Get your Wraith portal ready, get your Gibby airstrike ready, Bangalore, whatever you got to do. Get ready to get out of there. And the correct way to assess these situations is usually killing one team as fast as you can. I'm sorry, my computer is absolutely, I don't know. Apparently an update's ready, but assessing the situation and going after one team before the other team, and then not looting for too long and getting ready to fight both teams. That is most likely going to be the situation, or you're going to want to find yourself getting out of there as soon as possible. The third thing is going to be making good rotations. You need to be aware of the circle every single time, no matter how early in like the countdown from the next circle is. You need to be prepared on where you're going to rotate. In the beginning of the game, once the first circle even forms, I know where we are going to rotate to. I usually try to get somewhere in the middle of the first circle so that we're not stranded outside of it the whole time. How many times have you guys died and got like gate kept outside the zone because you don't know exactly where the zone is, or you're not rotating early enough? Usually I grab guns that are pretty sufficient, and then I move on to the zone without looting every single building around us. That's just me. I don't like getting gate kept. It's not fun when a team of Preds with 50,000 kills are gatekeeping you. It's really not enjoyable, and it's going to be tough for you guys to get out. So just be aware, just be ready. And another thing with rotations is always try to rotate to high ground. Know where you guys are going, where the best spot is in the final zone. Let's say there's a cliff in the final zone and a house down low. You're always going to want to get the cliff if possible. So just keep that in mind. Now lastly is playing smart and aggressive at the same time, and not too aggressive, not pushing in ridiculously when it's a 1v3 or when you're away from your team, or just absolutely full sending everything. That's never going to win you games. I'm just talking about if you down someone, if you get someone really low, then you got to push. You got to all push as a team, as a cohesive unit, because it's going to be tough for the enemy to fight back. Another thing with playing smart and playing aggressive is you guys can all focus fire at one person. It makes it really difficult for the other team to fight back unless the other two are directly next to the guy. So I would suggest doing that if possible, focus firing people. And like I said just a second ago, make sure that you are pushing people when they're low. This is absolutely the meta in Predator and Diamond lobbies, is pushing people, getting aggressive. It's like the smart aggressive play type absolutely rules Predator and Diamond lobbies. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of that, calling out to your teammates. Like I said again, a lot of this is calling out to your teammates. A lot of it is communication. You have to gel well with your teammates and have some good chemistry with them if at all possible. This will really help you guys do well in these Predator and Diamond lobbies. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a fat thumbs up down below. And also, I'm going to roll some Predator clips. I know that I haven't had any Pred clips in my videos recently, and I've just been saving a bunch of them up. So here are some highlights. I hope you guys do enjoy. Peace out.
Pretty far away.
You got to rotate. I don't need more.
Yeah. Headed towards you guys through the train tracks. Wish I could pick up that 99. It's separated from you guys.
Caustic's really low.
Oh
my god, oh my
I got shot by
god.
2 people.
Got this guy.
Bruh. The guy
Oh,
that...
they're pushing you.
Yes, they are.
Back up, sweat. Back up. One down.
Shub. One for the res.
They're rezzing.
Can't see. Get off me, bitch.
Oh, wow.
I miss every bullet.
Jesus. Ah.
Knock one in here.
No, we got
Get off me, breakfast.
yeah.
That's surprising.
They finished me because I needed to shoot. This fucking idiot.
Just kinda casually stroll on over here. Coming up this side by me. Okay. Just healing. Rezzing right by me. Up top over here.
Oh wow, no, she's actually red down.
I can't move.
Rezzing again. I don't know if they're fake rezzing or not.
Wow. You're down.
Get 1v8'd.
Yeah. On the other side of the fucking world.
What the heck?
Oh, no, no.
Right here, right here.
Wait, the heck?
What the hell, brother?
Came in the door, came in the door.
Right here, right here, right here. Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, bye, insidious snow. I'm the new kill leader. 1 kill.
I like flipped that guy like once.
Right here, right here.
Ah!
That sucks.
Ow!
You gotta give me a second.
I literally just hear this motherfuckers. We're both dead.
I
They're
looked
gonna
at the
finish.
wrong angle for 1 second. He's right here.
Fuck you!
They're gonna come
Yeah.
for me, gonna get fucking
I
me.
blocked the door on them with my box.
They're gonna run. That's gonna 1v3 because they're bad. Popped his ult, see through the smoke. He's bad. They 1v3s because they're bad.
I just need to clear my head.